When it comes to choosing the right air filter for your vehicle, there are quite a few things to consider. After all, unlike fuel or oil, air is the only substance used in a vehicle that isn't required to meet any quality control standards. This means the role that your air filter plays is especially important when it comes to protecting your engine. There are more than a couple of myths out there surrounding air filters, and today we're going to debunk them. Let's get into it. First off, you've probably heard skeptical folks say that the filter media is the same across all air filters, regardless of what you're paying. Now, this simply isn't true. As engines become more efficient and complex, the media used within the filters needs to keep up to meet things like long service intervals. When a new filter is developed, media selection is one of the biggest considerations. Ryco takes a rigorous approach to achieve the ideal balance between efficiency, life and flow. Regular air filters require a highly specialised dry type media with a synthetic or multiple layer construction, with a high dust holding capacity to cater for Australia's harsh conditions. Now, another one you might have heard is the quality of air filter doesn't affect your engine's performance. Again, this is not true. A good quality air filter allows your engine to breathe and perform well, whilst restricting the amount of dirt that passes into the engine's cylinders. Poor quality filters might promise higher flow, but do not deliver on performance, instead allowing more dirt to pass through the filter media and directly into the engine, which can cause premature engine wear and damage. Australia has some of the harshest dust in the world due to it being silica-based, and poor quality air filters simply aren't designed or tested to the extremes of our environment. This makes them far less effective than something like a Ryco air filter at protecting your engine from contaminants. As an added benefit, opting for a Ryco air filter can add fuel savings in highway driving conditions. Now, you should be following your vehicle's service manual when it comes to how often you replace your air filter. Ryco generally advises that your vehicle's air filter be replaced according to the manufacturer's recommendation. However, Australian operating conditions can be harsh, and the kind of driving you do can play a huge role in determining air filter replacement intervals. If you live in a dusty environment like on a farm or frequently take your vehicle off-road, your air filter is going to be working a lot harder than one that sees day-to-day driving use around the city. This means it's going to need to be more frequently replaced. Another big one is, can you clean your air filter rather than replace it? Now, I definitely wouldn't recommend this. Trying to clean out a disposable air filter with compressed air or by tapping it can cause all sorts of unseen damage. Doing this can not only damage the air filter's structure, but also deform the media spores, reduce the actual micron rated spore size and displace media coatings. This in turn leads to reduced filter efficiency, as well as introduces the risk of dirt particles entering the engine through the damaged filter. For the risks you run when you attempt to clean a disposable air filter, it's definitely worth just replacing it when the time comes. And there you have it, a few of the most common myths surrounding your vehicle's air filter, busted. When it comes to time to replace your air filter, be sure to opt for a quality filter like the ones from Ryco.